It's Easter Monday footy at the MCG. The Cats and the Hawks will do battle in the latest edition of a storied rivalry. Hello and welcome. I'm Anthony Hudson. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Cats. Only just. Being so early in the season, it's hard to get a read on sides, so I'm not tipping with great confidence.
Okay then, thanks Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss. When you think of the Hawks and the Cats in 1989, chances are you immediately conjure that famous grand final. However, that wasn't the only classic match between these two that year. In round 6, the Hawks came from 56 points down to defeat the Cats by 8 points at Princes Park. 26-15, 171 to 25-13, 163. Dermot Brereton and Gary Buckenara kicked 5 each for the winners, while Gavin Exel notched 9 for the losers, who still hold the record for the highest losing score in VFL AFL history. A great game in prospect as we get underway. Meek palms it down. Smith will be important as always. They have absolutely spifflicated him. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Stanley with a deft tap. Holmes, Dangerfield.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Stanley wins the hit out. O'Connor, you have to be tough to play this game. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. The two big men do battle. Dealt with the pressure. O'Connor feeling the heat. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
I got nothing yet, but thanks anyway.
Holmes leading from the front. O'Connor.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Meek with a deft tap. McKenzie. Nash. Dangerfield. Desperate to win it back. Squeezes the kick. He should have held that one. Something has to give soon. Good ruck work. McKenzie bangs it long. Hill hunting the footy. That's a useful ball. Johnston, strong grab.
They should be on the board with a goal.
The definition of optimism is hoping for him to miss that. He doesn't.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end, it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
The Hawks on the board early. Meek wins the tap. McKenzie. Newcombes. He's got support. Nash cops some unwanted attention. Weddle is there in the clinches. Attracted a crowd. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Meek slaps it out. Holmes, Dangerfield. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Barris fumbles it. Weddle affects the turnover. Panicked under pressure. Who's front and centre? They're going hammer and tong. Hill taken to ground. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Meek gets his hand to it. Nash gets his kick despite the heat. That's well played. Butler. They'll need to limit his influence. Barris wins it back. Great mark. Who's at home? They've given it up. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good work rate. Tidy ball. Stengel is hard to beat one-on-one. Searching kick. Can't get hold of it. Cameron with an opportunity. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Cats have opened their account. Meek gets his hand to it. Nash, big tackle laid. And we will do it all again. Meek showing his skills. Newcombe. D'Ambrosio didn't need to be asked twice. Kicks inside the forward 50. Look at him go. Watson getting involved. Ginnivan strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Nash, he's made a hot start to this match. Myers doing what he does best. Ginnivan, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Stanley palms it down. Warple couldn't burst through. Humphreys, he's so good in close. It's loose inside the 50. Hill showing some pace. It's there!
The Cats are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Hawks with 3 of the first 4. Stanley palms it down. Smith, Dangerfield, gets the kick away. Loose ball on centre wing. Warple, how will the umpire see this? Humphreys, kicks to space. De Koning, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They're tackling with great intent. Stanley wins the tap. Dangerfield. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. The Cats forcing them out wide. McKenzie makes position. Butler. Second effort needed. They've put themselves under pressure. Can he impose himself on the match? Spills the mark. Martin. Mannar. Barris is a rock in defence. The Hawks have started well. Scrimshaw has charged into space. Out wide with the kick. He's normally better than that. What's he got on offer? Goes long. Punched away. Martin made the footy his. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Meek with a deft tap. McKenzie. Butler. D'Ambrosio. Terrific forward pressure. Weddle has a real turn of pace. They're playing with purpose and poise. Ginnivan. Watson. Gunston. He's gone. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it. Plays on. The Hawks have denied them the corridor. Newcombe. That's skillful. Butler charges onto it. Hacking it forward. O'Sullivan tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Clever kick. Quality delivery by foot. Dempsey in the centre square. The Cats moving the ball well. Stewart chips to half-back. In no man's land. Hill accepted the invitation. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Meek wins it. McKenzie, a model of consistency. The Hawks are playing some great footy. He's been busy so far. Sees something he likes. Mannar can keep it moving. Martin with a chance to run. Well-weighted kick. They've got a problem now. Gives it everything. Battle had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Probing ball. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Has to be clean. Butler. Scrimshaw. The Hawks are playing like winners. Holmes makes good contact. Stengel, they need a spark. Henry has it within range.
He'll surely go back and slot this.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
He hasn't got a goal to his name yet, and he's unlikely to get one if he keeps kicking like that.
Amon heads wide with the kick in. Manages to find a teammate. They're moving the footy well here. Picking their way through. Amon has found some space. Short pass looks good. Newcombes works hard to present. The Hawks are up and about early. Watson has got loose. He doesn't waste many. Dempsey with the big fist. Kolajasny. He's copped some of his own medicine. Holmes on a lead. Can he find a teammate? Meek reads the ball so well. Barris normally delivers. Myers heads them off at the pass. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Met solidly. He's besieged. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Ward. Good disciplined defence. Kolajasny. No easy exit. He didn't want it to spill out there. Meek wins it down. Newcombes. The fans will be happy to see this. They've bottled it up. Who can get the clearance? O'Connor. Dangerfield. The Cats under great pressure. The Hawks are doing a good job of locking it in their forward line. Stanley got his palm to it. Smith. Kolajasny. This is promising. Doesn't often waste it. Well played. Mannar. They're moving the footy quickly. Battle drops into the hole and cuts that one off. They've opened them up here. The Hawks showing some good signs early. Sicily marks on centre wing. They're on point so far. Stewart, Martin, O'Connor. Can he hit a target? Bouncing ball. Mackenzie wins it back. Does well under pressure. Scrimshaw, dangerous to leave on his own. It's a bad mistake. He's generally a good kick. Holmes, all on his own. Mannar couldn't get an effective disposal. O'Connor. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Butler in the clear. What's he got on offer? That's a useful ball. Ginnivan finds himself unattended. Newcombes. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Snap around the body. It's there.
He's looking ominous already. There might just be a bag on offer today.
The Cats really need to respond now. The big men fly. Day closed him down. Goes laterally. They might be caught out on the turnover. Honours the lead. Wants to take the game on. Can he be the fire starter? Dangerfield read it well and claims the mark.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
That would have really helped them get their teeth into this match. They've been second best so far.
Amon to bring it in. Battle marks in the back pocket. Tidy ball. The Hawks having a great patch. His field kicking is normally first rate. He's hit up the lead. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Warple. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. Stanley smashes it out of there. Dangerfield. Humphreys under pressure. Holmes gets his kick despite the heat. Battle takes an excellent grab. They're a big chance here. Leaves it behind. Dangerfield desperate to win it back. Holmes. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Good ruck work. Newcombes goes goalward and he's off target.
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
Trying to catch them out. Kolajasny with a chance to relieve the pressure. Searching kick. O'Connor pushes into space and receives the footy. What can they muster from the back half? The Cats not at their best so far. It must be his birthday. They'll bide their time. Looking for some quick ball movement. They're all over them early. And inside 50 goes begging. And they're away. Holmes by hand. Kolajasny. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Meek read it well. What's he got on offer? Good work rate. Thought his way through it. Kolajasny intercepts. The Cats looking shaky early. Mannar on centre wing is marked. O'Connor presents in space. Bombs it in. Oh, there's one for the back page. The Hawks have got out of the blocks well. Their confidence will be high as they head to their huddle.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Cats need to tighten up in a few areas, particularly clearances and inside 50s. They have the forwards to kick a winning score, so if the midfielders can get their hands on the footy a bit more and use it well, they'll be right in this match.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
The big men fly. Newcombe, they cannot keep him quiet. McDonald, into the pocket he goes. O'Sullivan with another spoil. The sprint is on. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Hasn't seen a lot of it. Good thinking and good execution too. Ignoring the corridor for now. Mannar working hard and being rewarded. That's skillful. The kick was centimetre perfect. Just has to hit a target.
Punched that like he meant it.
Battle. O'Connor took him high. The Hawks are red hot at the moment. Not sure what the idea was there. The defence is disorganised. Terrific tackle. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Stanley with the tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. O'Connor throws it on the boot and that's a goal.
What terrific goal sense he has, showing exactly why you can't afford to give him any space inside 50.
The Hawks by 11. Meek showing his skills. McKenzie, Newcombe, Warple gives away a free for a high tackle. Sicily, a good kick here and they'll be in business. They're keeping the ball well. Delivers it inside 50. The runner will be out in a minute. O'Connor makes position. Holmes has charged into space. Kicks to centre wing. Mannar takes the short option. Stengel might be just outside his range. Looking to get it down there quickly. Battle was committed to the contest. Sicily, disciplined defence called for and provided.
A few people in the crowd thought that should have been a free for deliberate. They're hard markers.
Amon to bring it back in. Quality delivery by foot. Ward takes the safe option. Barris with a chance to run. Probing ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Battle. Barris. He's got support. Day. Can he impose himself on the match? Blitzar's got a fist in. Henry. Stewart is cool under pressure. Kicks to space. Sicily is there to save the day. Careful with the kick. Watson can keep it moving. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Amon goes long. Day. It's a tough game. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. De Koning wins it. Smith. The Hawks have won it back. Throws it on the boot. Foot race on the wing. Smith.
Was he aware the line was there?
Both sides have lacked polish, but the endeavour from both has been sensational.
Sicily has probably got the points at this stage. Newcombe, no prior, and we'll have a ball up. De Koning wins the hit out. Bruin, Warple, the Cats are good with their hands. Gives it everything. You can't afford to do that too often. Clever kick. Have they weathered the storm? Doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. Watson on a lead. Battle showing real strength. D'Ambrosio runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Martin couldn't hold it under pressure.
Knew the tackle was coming. Lewis accepted the invitation. Who was he aiming for? Got to get rid of it. And they're out of trouble. D'Ambrosio wins it back. Great mark. Good kick. O'Sullivan couldn't haul that one in. Lewis, Ginnivan, only a behind.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Looking for a quick transition. Kolajasny, can he find a teammate? Warple, careful ball movement. Weddle in the centre square, harassed into an error. That's careless kicking. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Dempsey has found some space. Martin works hard to present. De Koning, he's blazed away. Battle making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Stengel, he's under close attention. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Deer. Slowing it down. He's generally a good kick. Chol working hard and presenting well. Henry intercepts on centre wing. What's he got on offer? That's a useful ball. Martin, dangerous to leave on his own. Stewart, Hill takes the hand pass. McDonald. They're tackling with great intent. De Koning palms it down. Smith. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Weddle spills out in the tackle. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. De Koning, the winner there. Smith, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Manor has a vice-like grip.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Scrimshaw to bring it in. Battle all on his own. D'Ambrosio, that's good work rate. Normally delivers. The Hawks are out of trouble. Can he hit a target? It's off hands. Holmes. Martin. This will be a goal. Through it goes, and there's a kick the difference.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
The Cats are back in business. Sicily wins the hit out. Got the handball away. O'Connor gets to it first. Holmes. Martin tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Deer is a rock in defence. Tidy ball. Newcombe into the middle with the kick. They've given it back. He'll feel that one. Holmes. Henry. He's so good in close. Kolajasny. He's set upon. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. De Koning wins the tap. Smith, Gunston, conservative kick, honours the lead. Butler, normally creative. Lewis, that could be a goal-saving tackle. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Meek palms it down. Bruin. Cameron just had to get it out. How will the umpire see this? Anyone's ball. They've put themselves under pressure. Ginnivan. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Stanley got his palm to it. Dangerfield. He's drawn a crowd. He didn't want it to spill out there. The two big men do battle. Newcombe squeezes the kick. The non-preferred lets him down.
That's the value of pressure. It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Tries to bend this one through, but it's unsuccessful. One behind.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Trying to catch them out. Kolajasny pushes into space and receives the footy. Met solidly. They're tackling with venom today. Meek gets his hand to it. Nash, Newcombe, Butler, McKenzie. Meek, desperate defence. Gets the kick away. Stewart, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Rinse and repeat. Meek, the winner there. Mackenzie, he hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Hawks have got the margin back beyond a goal. Meek has got on top. Nash, that's a bit of a waste. In no man's land. Who's at home? He tried to con the umpire, hacking it forward. Good disciplined defence. Henry, not the required 15 metres. Stewart, he's gone. He's been accosted. It's not a fair fight. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Meek has had his measure today. Nash, Mackenzie, McDonald, taken to ground. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Good ruck work. Mackenzie, 2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
The Hawks having a good patch. Punch clear. Warple. Stanley in the centre square. He'll be sore in the morning. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Punch clear. Newcombes swoops. D'Ambrosio running in support. The pressure is relentless.
The Hawks would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. They sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Warple. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It's a stoppage-heavy game at the moment. Stanley palms it down. Mullen manages to get off a handball. Dealt with the pressure. He picked his pocket. Nash chops it off. Attracted a crowd. Great tackling technique there.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Nash. Mackenzie. Ball spills free in the tackle. Meek. Kolajasny tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Hasn't seen a lot of it. That's a strong mark. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Holmes can keep it moving. Just has to hit a target. Barris. The Hawks are bringing great energy. The sprint is on. Can he be the fire starter? Martin has a way of drawing the footy.
He'll fancy his chances.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Amon heads wide with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Well-weighted kick. Barris has charged into space. And they're away. Well played. Takes the short option. Good work rate. Ignoring the corridor for now. Amon with a chance to run. He's hit up the lead. The Hawks are playing like winners. Dangerfield went bang. Meek. O'Sullivan read it like good defenders do. Tries a safe ball. O'Connor marks in the back pocket. They need a spark. That's well played. What's he got on offer? Mannar in the clear. Doesn't often waste it. Bruin has got loose. Clever kick. Warple in the clear on centre wing. They've opened them up here. Mannar. O'Connor. This deserves a goal. Scrimshaw says thank you very much. A chance to clear now. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he find a teammate? Keen to get the ball moving. O'Connor under pressure. Dangerfield on centre wing is marked. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. McDonald has found some space. Butler, was that a legal disposal? Stewart, terrific tackle. Martin drops into the hole and marks. Great play. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Kicking at his first.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Good ruck work. Nash cops some unwanted attention. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Meek, the winner there. Hardwick, Mackenzie. The halftime siren sounds and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The standard hasn't been especially high, but it's an absorbing contest nonetheless. It feels like this game is there for the taking and both teams will believe that it's theirs to lose. Winning the ball out of the centre is always key, but you've also got to think clearly under pressure and make sure you take the correct options.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Meek has rucked tirelessly. Nash, Hardwick, gives some ground with a handball. He's lost possession. Cameron, Dangerfield, Bruin. That's a poor strike. Deer ensures there's no second chance. Searching kick. What can they muster from the back half? Neat little worm burner. They're moving the footy well here. Normally delivers. De Koning can't mark. Myers leading by example. Holmes, great work ethic to push forward and present. This ought to end in a goal.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
They'll be looking for more of that. If they get it, they'll be in front in no time.
The Cats will not lie down. Meek is giving him a bath. Mackenzie, D'Ambrosio couldn't burst through. Called for a push. What's he got on offer? Good kick. Dempsey, dangerous to leave on his own. The Hawks are under siege. Amon, a quick getaway wasn't possible. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Meek continues to have his way. Nash, battle. Watson, it's a tough game. Some indirect ball movement here. Battle, kicks to space. Time to turn on the Jets. Meek, the Cats have denied them the corridor. Gunston on a lead. The Hawks haven't been inside 50 for a while. Lewis appreciates that delivery. Can he impose himself on the match? He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Hawks are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Meek wins the hit out. Nash, Newcombes throws it on the boot. The kick was centimetre perfect. Short pass looks good. Watson all alone in the centre square. I've liked his game today. They're keeping the ball well. Is anyone home? Honours the lead. Keeps it low. Hill. Here's real danger now. They've picked their way through. O'Sullivan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
They're close on the ladder, these sides, and this game is reflecting that. They're very evenly matched.
Stanley punches it out of the ruck. Warple. O'Sullivan. He ran into a brick wall. Stanley. He might have thought about hand passing. Dangerfield. You asked for it. You got it. The umpire will have it. Meek. He's worth his weight in gold. Dangerfield.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Stanley. He's been beaten, but he had a win there. Can they get something going? Bruin working hard and presenting well. He's been quiet. Dempsey pushes into space and receives the footy. Good penetration on the kick. Battle is racking up spoils. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
One kick game again. Meek is teaching him a lesson. Mackenzie. He's had little impact so far. Cameron marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
He can put them in front. The kick looks good. No, it's hit the post.
Someone will be taking extra shots at goal at training during the week.
Amon to bring it in. Battle. He's been industrious. Barris works hard to present. Probing ball. Nash marks on centre wing. D'Ambrosio. Hill. He's so good in close. You can't question his commitment. Gunston. Ginnivan. Lewis. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. And that is a bizarre piece of play, rushing it behind for his own team.
That's strange. Did he forget where he was?
Looking for a quick transition. Kolajasny makes position. Neat little stab kick. Warple. Hill. Desperate to win it back. Boot. Ball. Goal.
That was a nightmare of a turnover. He'll be looking for a hole to jump into.
The Hawks are keeping them at arm's length. Punch clear. Nash. Day. Lays it off. Newcombe. Good build-up. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Lewis displaying great endeavour. Hardwick gets the kick away. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. O'Connor wins it back. That's a bruising tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Meek could do this with his eyes closed. Newcombe, Hardwick, Nash. He's wrapped up. They're tackling with great intent. They might as well not have a run. Newcombe, Day, only knows one way. Knew the tackle was coming. Squeezes the kick. Bouncing ball. Scrimshaw. They're playing for keeps. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Big clearance to win here. Day. Nash. He just keeps racking up disposals. McDonald. Marks. Will he go the bomb? Delivers it inside 50. He's good in these situations. It's going close. He's found the woodwork.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
No time like the present. Kolajasny can keep it moving. O'Sullivan in the clear. Conservative kick. That's well played. Doesn't often waste it. Mannar. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Dangerfield with a chance to run. Dempsey all on his own. It's become a game of keepings off. The Cats looking dangerous. He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
Amon heads wide with the kick in. Battle. Tidy ball. Weddle. That's good work rate. Well-weighted kick. The Hawks are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? Kicks to centre wing. Ginnivan working hard and being rewarded. Hill has got loose. Looking for two in a row. That's careless kicking. Mullen does well under pressure. Nash wins it back. Great mark. D'Ambrosio has found some space. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Attracted a crowd. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Good work rate. Waiting for someone to come at him. Well played. Warple has found some space. Mannar. He's normally better than that. Away he goes. Not the required journey. Can he find a teammate? Gunston in the centre square. Searching kick. Henry just had to get it out. Mannar running in support. Stewart unable to get it inside 50. Normally delivers. Deer has charged into space. Sicily. Newcombe in the clear on centre wing. He might have thought about the corridor. This is good ball movement. Scrimshaw picking their way through. He's hit up the lead. Shaves the grass with that one. Gunston plucks another contested mark. Ginnivan has it within range. Clever kick. Brun takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Henry marks in the back pocket, and they're away. Warple presents in space. Myers. Through the centre square he goes. Mullen. That's an aggressive handball. Dangerfield. Brun. They're running up the stat sheet. Manor demanded the footy and got it. Stengel. Strong grab.
Must-kick goal in a close match.
He couldn't miss this, could he? He hasn't, but he's lucky he wasn't any further out.
He's really set them alight in that forward line, playing that small forward role beautiful.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Same old, same old. Nash leading from the front. Holmes, Stanley, they've worked it well. Brun. Hardwick doing what he does best. Great play. Manor is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He'll give them the lead if he can hold his nerve.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Amon brings it back in. Manages to find a teammate. He's generally a good kick. Dempsey got a fist in. Hardwick is cool under pressure. Goes laterally. That's a useful ball. Warple can line up and potentially give them the lead.
To put them back in front.
He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
The Hawks are under siege at the moment. Quality delivery by foot. Can they get it forward this time? Ignoring the corridor for now. Meek, that's skillful. Ginnivan on a lead. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Lace out. Great footy. Golden opportunity here.
The Hawks with a late chance.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
This is a brilliant game of footy. It almost makes me wish I was out there again.
The Hawks are really taking it to them today. Stanley wins the tap. Smith, anyone's ball. They're going hammer and tong. Meek went bang. Stanley, Brun. Mullen gathers in the centre square. Dangerfield goes long. Deer heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. That's a well-placed kick. Warple, an unexpected opportunity here. Holmes has bobbed up.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
This time, maybe. No.
I just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Amon with the footy. Battle, working hard and presenting well. What can they muster from the back half? Good kick. Gunston. Probing ball. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. He doesn't waste many. They must tidy up their kicking. The Cats forcing them out wide. Ginnivan, that'll work. He's so clean with the footy. Honours the lead. The Hawks looking ominous. Lewis is a beacon in that forward line. Hill wins the contest hands down.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
They've got to set up quickly here and try to keep the ball in their forward 50 until they can create another shot at goal.
Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going? It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
You couldn't pick a winner here. Both sides have played some eye-catching footy and the commitment from all players has been wholehearted. You've got to dig deep to win these types of matches and push through the pain barrier. This should be a cracking finish.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Meek, he's worth his weight in gold. Hardwick, Stanley, errant handball and they've turned it over. Meek, Newcombe, Hardwick, farms it out. Day, kicks inside the forward 50. Stewart is calm in a crisis. Stanley, under pressure, throws it on the boot. O'Sullivan. Stewart, feeling the heat. Humphries, he's outmarked two of them. Mullen works hard to present. He's been quiet. Myers, Lewis gets there first. He wouldn't take no for an answer. He's caught. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Quick kick towards centre-half forward. Henry, that one was always his. Stanley leaves it behind. Barris didn't need to be asked twice. Amon, battle. The Hawks moving the ball well. D'Ambrosio, I've liked his game today. Good thinking and good execution too. Delivers it inside 50. Henry clears the area. Kolajasny. Humphries. He's kicked it the wrong way. In no man's land. Henry doesn't want to turn it over there. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Meek, just for something different. Day. Hardwick. Dangerfield. Saw that coming. Bruin. Humphries. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Cats should be able to clear now. Warple, the Hawks have won it back towards the goal mouth. Foot race on in the pocket. I think he's forgotten which end of the ground he's at.
That's strange. Did he forget where he was?
Looking for a quick transition. Kolajasny with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're moving the footy well here. Humphries all on his own. Henry in the clear. Doesn't often waste it. They could almost have raffled it. He's having a dirty day. Can't get hold of it. That has to hurt. Who's at home? The sprint is on. O'Sullivan runs onto it. Does well under pressure. Mullen, that's good work rate. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Dempsey has got loose. Dangerfield marks on centre wing. Useful hand pass. Myers got to the right position and hung on. Amon wins it back. Dangerfield runs onto it. He's tugged it. He's missed it.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Battle pushes into space and receives the footy. Barris absorbs the pressure. Can he hit a target? Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away, blindsided on his wrong foot.
No one can mark. Deer snares the loose ball. It's not a fair fight. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Stanley palms it down. Holmes does the roving. Mullen, this is promising. Bruin navigated the traffic. Dangerfield kicks for goal, and have a look at that. It's a wonderful finish under pressure.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Who would know who's going to win this? Stanley with a deft tap. Smith, Dangerfield. Neat little worm burner. Time to turn on the Jets. Squeezes the kick. Well played. Dempsey. Stengel. He's gone. Barris runs onto it. Amon. Hardwick just had to get it out. Dishes it off. McKenzie. Can he find a teammate? Dempsey making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Ginnivan. Amon. Kicks to space. Watson. Finally, they go inside 50. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Gunston. The non-preferred lets him down.
That's the value of pressure.
Mullen with a chance to run. And they're away. Dempsey. He hasn't been himself today. They could be vulnerable here. Amon gets his kick despite the heat. He's hit up the lead. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? Drives it inside the forward 50. O'Sullivan tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Lewis, that's a shank.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
His field kicking is normally first rate. O'Sullivan has found some space. Well done. Henry. Good handball. Bruin. He's got support. Humphreys. Dangerous place to lose it. Henry doing the grunt work. Myers. O'Sullivan. Holmes working hard and being rewarded. They've opened them up here. Clever kick. Dangerfield can keep it moving. Humphreys with time. Great tackling technique there. Meek has rucked tirelessly. Newcombe, what a game he's played. Ward comes free in the tackle. Mackenzie, Day, Henry with another spoil. Ginnivan steadies, drop punt, goal!
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Hawks with a steadying goal. Meek continues to have his way. Day. Myers gets back and should repel. Hasn't seen a lot of it. It's loose inside the 50. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Blitzars heads them off at the pass. That's a useful ball. Dempsey on a lead. Stanley, Bruin, normally delivers. Dangerfield on centre wing is marked. Atkins makes position. Bruin. Stewart drives it inside the forward 50. Scrimshaw continues to be a thorn in their side. Good looking kick. Day. Boot to ball just in time. That's well played. Gunston, dangerous to leave on his own. Butler. The Cats will have one eye on the clock. Stanley, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Hardwick, Day, Ward takes the logical option. McDonald, he's besieged. We'll have another ball up. Stanley showing his skills. Holmes. It's a good old-fashioned coat hanger. They'll bide their time. The Cats are out of trouble. Kicks to centre wing. Atkins presents in space. Bruin. Meek wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? Hill just has to hit a target. Day can just about go all the way. By hand. Meek. Now it's someone else's problem. Myers with a steal. The kick is precise. Henry all alone in the centre square. Tidy ball. Dangerfield. This is good footy. He's been prolific. He would have fancied his chances from there. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. They might as well not have a ruck. Hardwick, Day, Meek in the right spot. Lowers the eyes. Inside 50 with the kick. Ginnivan is in the clear and marks uncontested. Going for territory. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Kolajasny marks in the back pocket. O'Sullivan. Penetrating ball. Sicily. Where would they be without him? Takes the safe option. Watson drives it inside the forward 50. Mackenzie, great hands there. Just needs an accurate kick now.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
Two goals each for the quarter. De Koning with the tap. Crunching tackle. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Big clearance to win here. Dangerfield. O'Connor. He'll be sore in the morning. The pressure is intense. will have yet another stoppage. De Koning palms it down. Dangerfield, McKenzie, Meek, Ward. This is promising. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
To finish off the good work.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Trying to catch them out. Quality delivery by foot. Holmes working hard and presenting well. Good thinking and good execution too. De Koning has charged into space. Defence 101 there. No easy exit. It's a catastrophic mistake.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he? Wow, that's not easy to do.
Probably best to avoid making eye contact with your teammates after that one.
Amon heads wide with the kick in. Deer works hard to present. They're moving the footy well here. Short pass looks good. What can they muster from the back half? I've liked his game today. That's an impressive mark. Searching kick. D'Ambrosio throws it on the boot. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Day. He's drawn a crowd. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Meek. This is getting monotonous. Newcombe. Ward. Solid tackle. These players must be exhausted, but they're still giving everything. Meek is giving him a bath. Dangerfield. Holmes. Blitzars. Good hands. Lays it off. De Koning. That's skillful. Holmes. Cameron. This deserves a goal. The Cats moving the ball well. Dempsey. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Well, they've given themselves a chance to pinch this match. It would be highway robbery.
It's an almighty arm wrestle. Meek, it's been a mighty performance. Newcombe, D'Ambrosio, taken to ground. You asked for it, you got it. The Hawks trying desperately to hang on. De Koning, a rare win. O'Connor, the Cats are good with their hands. Warple with a little bit of time, hacking it forward. Sicily takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Doesn't often waste it. Day with a chance to relieve the pressure. In no hurry here. Chewing up precious seconds. He's generally a good kick. Who's front and centre? Atkins has eyes only for the footy. Battle is calm in a crisis. He can't get rid of it. They want holding the ball, but nothing doing. It might all come down to who can win this stoppage. McKenzie attracted a crowd. The Cats might need a little luck here. Time is running out. Meek, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Newcombe, Amon, good build-up. They cannot keep him quiet. Henry, we've seen that before. Blitzars, Bruin. He's copped one high. The Hawks have won a thriller. What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
The Cats will rue that. They had their opportunities but weren't quite good enough to take advantage. There'll be plenty of learnings for them and they'll be looking for improvement ahead.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.